Yeah, 6
and
is
unsuccessful.
It's
Just because it's unsuccessful in terms of
It's gonna die
musical
out.
theater. It will die out.
It will.
It will die out soon.
That's why I'm making videos on YouTube just while the hype is up.
It's big right now because blah blah blah. Everyone's
Right.
about it, but it will die out.
It will die. I want a Tudor legit musical. I want the sex. I want the costumes, for God's sake. So I'm like, and then when I see the clips, and it looks like it's a concert. There's no arc, even.
No.
There's
it's
no
a concert.
arc. And I'm just like, people, it's a musical. I'm like, no, that is not a musical. That is a
Concert.
scam.
It's a staged concert.
It's a stage concert. So people are like, I love the musical. I'm like,
Yeah,
I like the
I've
concert.
been having a lot of arguments with musical theater people too over that one. Going, no, look up the definition of musical.
Right. It's a storytelling. They go through this adventure. They have an arc. It's supposed to have a special meaning behind the entire story. What's the meaning? What? Like, oh, they're good. They despite them wasting their lives on this.
What am I
going to take
what
away
do I
from
take
this?
away from the show?
Right.
If you
And
can't
there's
take
nothing.
something away, then
It's not
then
worth
what's
it.
the purpose of performing it?
Right.
That's my thing. What is the purpose of
They're just feeding off women's rights,
as
really.
an actor, as a whatever? What's the purpose of performing this piece if your audience isn't going to walk away with something other
Right.
than wow, that was so fun? Okay, that's
Right.
great, but
That's
that's
great.
going to fade after a couple of days.
Right.
What are you actually walking away with? Are
Right.
you a better person? Are you thinking something more?
Yeah.
You know,
But this would have been great. It would have been great.
which again, that was the concept that they, have been selling the show on is, we took 6 well-known female pop icons and decided to marry them with, one of these 6 that we feel it works with. And I was like, okay, that's a cool concept on paper.
Sure, yeah.
That is such a cool concept.
Yeah.
I love that.
But
But you could do it far more successfully. Don't just do it to do it and, whatever.
right.
Really blend them well. Really make sure you're really taking from your source material and the story material so that there's, a better marriage with it. And then actually make a story.
Right.
Like, let's make a story. Why are these 6 who are dead at the top of the show,
Right.
because they're talking about how they died,
Right.
telling us their stories? Did someone bring them back to life? Are they in hell? Are they in heaven? Are they in purgatory? They could have had a young woman writing her dissertation in college about King Henry's 6 wives, and she's studying late one night and she's listening to an album of pop divas. And she's studying and she falls asleep with her head at the computer, and maybe the computer shorts out. She knocks over like her Mountain Dew or whatever while her head is down on the keyboard, and it electrocutes her, and she is having this dream basically, and she's back in the castle
Yeah.
meeting the 6. But because outside in the real world she was hearing these pop divas songs, it's all meshed in her brain, and she's seeing Britney Spears as this character,
Yeah.
Whitney Houston as this character. That would be funny. It would be fun. The music would be awesome, because then you could just go full out.
And it has a reason why they're like
And
that,
they would
too.
have a reason why they're like that, but you could also really get the historical, but done in a fun, funny way. As this woman is walking through this castle in her mind, when she walks into this room, now she's in the timeline of when, this girl was alive, and she tells her about her life and what happened and how it all happened and blah, 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 and then she goes down. Because then you could have her actually meet the king at the end. That's the final room.
That would be crazy. Yeah.
And decide what, make him a pop diva.
That would be the funniest and best thing ever. That would be the best thing ever. But
All of a sudden walks in
and see this obese man dancing
and it's,
on the table.
I don't know, Madonna.
Madonna, there you go.
And he's got the big spiral bra and everything, sitting there just this lush, just so, it's all about him.
Him.
I could even that works for Richard Coleman.
That would be great. I could
It'd
see
be
Colin
funny.
Firth do that.
It'd be,
You know Colin Firth?
yeah, and what a fun role for an actor to play.
Yeah.
And again,
I'm not gonna lie, I
You're
want to see
still-
him in Kiki Boots too.
yes,
Just boom, boom,
you're
boom, boom.
still giving facts to the kind of person he was, but you're doing it in a
Oh, yeah.
really fun, playful way.
Right. Because he was very fashionable and stuff
Yes,
like that.
that would be a successful way to do a musical like 6. You're still getting this concept across that you want to get across.
So I had another rant video like this, and I'm sure some of you have plenty have seen. Now that was a scratch take. Like, I just took it and mumbled it together. I really didn't put much effort into it. So, of course, the point I wanted to get across did not come across. So here's a better edited version of where like I put in what I really did want to get across. And the reason is that it is a concert, and that's fine. But in terms of a legit musical, contemporary or not, this isn't a legit musical. And if before you people are like, oh, you're going closer swine, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, if you don't take my word for it, this person, my teacher, is well versed in this stuff, and he is very educated and has been around the theater community for a very long time. So he knows what he's talking about. And if you don't agree, that's fine. And it's okay if you like it, because that's great. I enjoy it too. But I'm just saying, in terms of a musical, like not what you like about it, that's fine. If you like about it, that's great. But when you call it a musical, no. Concert, yes.